Greetings, fellow YouTubers, this is Locke once again. Seeing as how everyone and their dog are doing their own unique ways of video game reviewing, I figure I'd jump on the bandwagon myself. And I figure I'd start off with a more or less slightly obscure title on the Famicom Disk System, being the tokusatsu nut that I am, Kamen Rider Black. Very cool intro. Henshin. And I have one gripe starting now. I dare anyone to tell me that does not look like Robo Rider. Yeah, nice way to fuck up there. One of the little features of the FDS, side switching. Nifty feature, I suppose. It reminds me of how computer games of old operated. Oh yeah, basic level structure, 3 levels with smaller kaijins, and a 4th mini level with a bigger kaijin. Controlling is stiff as hell, as you can see. Stiffer than a stunt cock. So, essentially, if you really want any sort of fast mobility, using flips is your best bet. A allows you to jump when you hold it down, tapping it lets you flip. B lets you do a punch attack, and up lets you kick. You can do the obligatory attacks like Rider Punch, Kick, and Chop, but Rider Chop is really all you're gonna see. You're granted these options during boss fights. Multi-Eye lets you see statistics and weaknesses. Power Stripes does rational damage in accordance to your life. And this boss really annoys the hell out of me. I really just try to spam Power Stripe, but not to the extent where I'm gonna fuck myself over. Get the fuck over here, I'm gonna, like, punch you now. Yeah. Kindly get the fuck out of my game, bitch. Even though that's just a regular enemy, I am very much convinced that that's a kaijin in its own... God damn it. In its own self. Case in point, the second episode, that cougar mutant that killed that actress, girl, whatever, the stupid bitch that tried spilling the beans to Kotaro and Nobiko about the whole Century Kings thing. Yeah, it's probably pointless to start rambling on about the show. Sorry. Most annoying kaijin ever. And it's only the second stage. What the hell? Eat Power Stripes, bitch. Once again, this is another ideal battle to spam Power Stripes. Even if you want to risk sort of putting yourself in danger. Hell, I think it's worth it. Kick you. Okay, thanks, bye. I remember the first time I saw this, it caught me by surprise. A random high priest, which 9 times out of 10 will pursue and attack you, but as you can see, this is one of the few times it'll just sort of go away without mention. This stage, I'll admit, is a little tricky. Like these corner spots, they can really mess you up, and you got a lot of jumping to do. A little too much jumping, actually. For the most part, as far as the game's progression goes, I really wouldn't bother killing normal enemies. You can avoid them for the most part. Fear that rider punch that came out of my ass. Ironically, this is actually a very easy boss fight. I wouldn't really bother with power stripes unless you're sort of speeding through. And I will so give someone a cookie if they do a speed run of this game. Scout's Honor. And now for the big Kaijin battle. One thing to note, Black actually moves a little faster this time. And ironically, the flipping around is slightly slower. It's at this point that the multi-eye ability will allow you to uncover weaknesses. And there's also a new ability called Vital Charge. What Vital Charge does is allows you to sacrifice some of your energy to put into your obligatory rider abilities, which in this case I'm going to put into Rider Chop. When they work, you'll typically see a flash and a lot of damage being sustained. Much to my disdain, though, my attempts at using Rider Chop on this thing never worked. So I essentially just wasted time and energy. I'd say in about 2-3 more hits it's about done. Get back here, you speedy, purple, jumpy bastard. Rider Punch! In the words of Shao Kahn, oh! In the second stage, you get to use Battle Hopper, which to some extent is actually pretty fun. And thankfully the background music in this level is not repetitive and actually a little catchy. I honestly don't recall any of these kaijins from the show. I'm sure they're there, I just don't remember them. Controlling is a little awkward here, I'll have to admit. Like concerning those little ledges, you'll definitely want to slow down before making a jump. And this really pisses me off. This sand, puddle, gravel thingy, whatever, it slows down Battle Hopper like mad. So you're gonna spend a lot of your time just jumping, really. And that's the reason why you don't want to go too fast on these jumping portions. Black will suffer whiplash. Somebody call Jacoby and Myers! Bullshit, I made that jump. I was screwed. You can also use Battle Hopper to your advantage as an attack, although it does incur some risk. And this first part is just about coming to a close, so onward to part 2. Hope you enjoyed it so far.